So let's talk about Malama Week real quick. Um, let me just let you know that I'm registered for Monday's Kamehameha service event and Tuesday's Alamana Beach Park cleanup. I knew that my family could be part of that beach cleanup, and so I was like, "Okay, we're gonna do this because we're hanging out, playing outside after school, so might as well go to the beach and do a beach cleanup." So if anyone wants to join me on those two specific events, please do. Otherwise, there's other events throughout the week that you can sign up for. Thursday, Friday is events on our own, or like ways that we show Malama to our Keiki, no, Ohana, and the other one was our Selena's here. I'm really bad at memorizing. That's why I'm like, oh, I always have like screenshots of everything because I'm like, what was it? What's happening? Um, and I know Giselle and Ramonita, this might not apply to you, the Malama week, but know that like, your upline team is here and that doTERRA creates these like amazing events, and to please keep a lookout for doTERRA events in your area. Thursday is Malama Ohana and Friday is Malama Pono caring for you. So Giselle and Ramonita, you guys can still on social media each of these days talk about it because Ramonita, in your way, I know that a lot of your upline team is in Hawaii, and so you can kind of talk to your customers in that way of, my upline team is in Hawaii. This week they're having a Malama week. Malama means to care for. We have an amazing Malama blends that doTERRA created just for Hawaii. And this is what's happening each week. So Malama Ike, or each day, Malama Ike, Malama Keiki, Malama Kai. They might be doing certain events in Hawaii, but this is how I'm taking care of our ocean, how I'm taking care of our land. So there's always like a tie to what we're doing here and how that can apply to you. And then in Giselle's situation, you have upline and most of your team in Hawaii. And so you can share, each day of this week and how you would apply it to your life in California, and how Hawaii, your team in Hawaii is doing in Malama Week. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about this week? Hi, Selena. Same for you. Malama Week is a huge week for all of us, not just those in Hawaii, but our entire team. Anybody have any questions about Malama Week? We have the Dr. Hill event that's sold out. Then we're going to learn Aroma Touch with Dr. Hill. Then we have 2 service projects on Monday. We have 3 service projects on Tuesday. And then there's one happening in Maui. I need one. Hold on. And once I get the Maui information, I will let you guys know. I made this one because it actually like shows each one and what days and times. Thursday and Friday we're on our own, and Saturday we have our product center opening. I would honestly try to get your customers to that grand opening event, just because that is their chance to see doTERRA, like not just from us, but from the company. Okay, so there's going to be education, there's going to be a tour of the product center. And so I had a new member welcome call yesterday for my enrollment last month. And she was we were talking about, she's like, what is shipping like for doTERRA? How long does it take to get my future orders? And I said, about a week. However, doTERRA's product is opening a product center here in Hawaii, and that'll be huge for us. Our shipping time, even though you live on a different island, should be a lot smaller. And if you live on Oahu, you can pick something up. And she was like, wow, that's amazing. And I go, shipping is $7.99. And she didn't even flinch. Our previous customers are all like, why is the price rising and all that stuff, right? The way that I've been explaining it is shipping costs went up. It's $7.99 now, but doTERRA is giving us a way to get free shipping with your 100 PV enrollments or 100 PV LRP orders. And that way it's not just like why is the shipping rising? But I can only get free shipping if I do an LRP order of 100 PV. I don't have that in my budget, right? It's not, if you kind of word in a different way of shipping's rising, it's $7.99, but doTERRA's giving us a way to get free shipping. And this is how you do it. So when I explained to my new member that's what's happening with shipping, she was like, oh, that's great. Yeah, I want to place my LRP order because I want to switch everything to my home. doTERRA, everything in my home to doTERRA. And so if you have customers out there that are placing smaller LRP orders or are not ordering LRP at all, how do we get them on LRP? Product knowledge. How do we get smaller LRP orders bigger to that 100 PV? Product knowledge. Have you tried our doTERRA cleaning line? Have you tried our supplement line? Right? Because most people are enrolling with oils and a diffuser. Have you tried using oils to boost your immune system? Have you used oils to boost, to support your sleep? And when you're asking questions like these, it's not being like, buy more oils, buy more products. You're going to up your order and get free shipping, right? You're asking questions like these and they're like, oh yeah, what does doTERRA have for sleep? How can I boost my immune system more? Okay, I have that product. Oh, but maybe I should get that product. Oh, that's right. doTERRA has a cleaning line. I should try that. Let me switch over my home to doTERRA. And I'm like, yeah, you get free shipping. You'll get points back. Those points you can redeem for free products, and you can get the free oil of the month if you place your order by the 15th and your order totals 125 PV. So just simple ways of explaining things in a way that's relatable. And then they're like, oh yeah, I want to do that. I want to take advantage of that. Okay. Any other questions about Malama Week? And I just want to make sure that we touch on malamaing yourself, like taking care of ourselves. That is a huge part, I think, that we can highlight of Malama Week. Like, what about taking care of ourselves? And in order to take care of others, Malama is to take care of the land, the ocean, keiki, ohana. We can't do that unless we're taking care of ourselves. And so let's show our customers ways that we're doing that. Okay. May, I emailed you guys yesterday. Hi, Tiare. I emailed you guys yesterday some notes about May, and I just want to touch on my classes, okay? These classes are available to all of you. I just need to make sure there's RCPs. If we have 0 RCPs, because we have a bunch of different classes available, right? So not every class is going to have RCPs. I will not hold that class. So I just need to make sure that there's RCPs coming in through that Eventbrite link. And if there's no RCPs within like 12 hours before the event starts, I'll note that, okay, I'm not gonna do that class, okay? So we have today, next week, Tuesday the 10th, and we have the 24th available. Other ways, I know Ramanita, you're not in Hawaii, but other ways that you can get supported is when you host a class. If you want one of your uplines there like me, I can come and support you in your class. I know we did a business overview for you last month. Say you want to host your own, I can come and attend your business overview to support you and support your chat. Okay. Anybody else need any support with classes? Remember, you guys are like completely capable of teaching your classes. Was there a link for Tuesday speech cleanup? Yes, but it was like really confusing because it's Malama Kai or Vai. What is it? Malama Vai Day, but the registration link is doTERRA-malama-kai.eventbrite.com. Hold on, double check. No, it's Vai. It's Malama Kai Day. But the thing is doTERRA-malama. I know. I looked at it. I'm like, what? When I registered for my tickets, I was like, what? It's Malama Kai Day, but it's doTERRA Malama Vai. And then Malama Aina Day is doTERRA Malama Aina, right? But then Kai and Vai got switched. I don't know. We're hanging in there. You guys most of you were at the doTERRA corporate call last Wednesday. And they're supposed to put all of it together and then kind of give us like a whole thing. So I apologize. It can be a little bit confusing of getting to these registered for these Malama events, but know that we'll get there. We just do our best to keep up, and just invite people. I think one of the best ways is just kind of like letting people know that these events are happening. And if they say, I want to go, then you can actually send them that registration link. That way it's, I did email out every registration link otherwise. Okay. Malama May classes. Now let's talk about, we just ended the month of April. Okay. We're starting a new month. I would love to hear if anyone wants to share how your April went. What is your closing on April, your closing thoughts, and what are your thoughts and goals heading into May? Okay, Ramanita. Do you want to share?
Hi.
You had a big smile, so I was like.
So April was good. I really had to take care of myself because the end of month, March, the end of the month, it was like crazy. I did like 7 classes in 6 days. So I don't know, it was just like a lot. So in April, I took time for myself. And I talked to a friend about the business. And so she wanted to become a sharer. So now I have a sharer. This month, we're going to really focus on finding people to teach classes, or for us to teach classes for them. Yeah. I could teach her classes. Let's see. And then, so I had a cousin of mine. She's been off and on, I give her like samples here and there when her baby needs oils. And so she like surprised me. She's like, hey, I want to buy a kit this month. I'm ready. So then she got like the customizable kit. So that was nice. But yeah, it was like a real chill month. This month is gonna be crazy again, but I needed to relax for this month. Now this month is gonna be crazier, but I'm really excited. I have classes planned and a lot of people to be in those classes. What I'm doing in my classes is the hand aroma technique massage. So I love to give people something that is not like, something personal. So I like to give them a hand massage with an oil that that they need, that they could benefit from. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yay! Well, congrats again on hitting elite in March. So we have something in our team that when we hit a new rank, we call it a hangover. Is that what happened in April? Just a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't know. I never heard of that hangover. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I had no idea I was gonna have a hangover. But, I mean, I did all the wellness consults through April for all the customers that enrolled in March. But yeah, I had no idea. Now I know for next time.
Yeah. Well, now you know what it's like to push for a new rank. And then the next month you have a little hangover, but you're taking care of the customers that you enrolled during that push. And then I know now for May you're ready to go for it again. What is your goal for May?
My goal is to, I guess, get more LRP orders. So more education. Monthly, I do like a community call over Zoom with all my customers. And so they're requesting stuff. So I'm like, okay, so we're gonna get like a class for like using oils internally. They want to learn more about internal use. So, but yeah, so that. But yeah, solidify elite and next month premiere. Yeah.
Can you just remind everybody where you are? And that, I love that you're doing a community call because all your customers are where you live. And so is there any difference in being not here in Hawaii with us in building your doTERRA business, or what is that like?
I am in Lancaster, PA, Pennsylvania. So that's like near Philadelphia. I guess you guys know where Philadelphia is. Yeah. I do have customers here in PA, but I do have some in Louisiana and Connecticut. So it's a lot better to do it through Zoom, like our community calls. But yeah, I don't think it's different. Yeah, I don't think it's different. It's more like my uplines are all over there. So it's like, yeah, it's just me, you know, but it's okay. I'm getting the hang of it.
No, you're doing great. That's why I wanted to like highlight that real quick, because it doesn't matter where you are. You will always be connected to your team. That's why we have Zoom, we have phone calls, we are in a masterminding group chat. And I love having you on our team and you being in a whole different place than we are. And the energy that you bring, your upline, whatever that's happening above you, that circumstance doesn't define yours. And that you're so driven in this business, even though you're not where we are on location,
Yeah.
and that you're here because you're showing up for yourself and your business and your customers. And I love that about you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Anybody else want to share how their month went in April and goals heading into May? All right, what about what's working in your businesses? Because for those of us who maybe some things that we thought was working in the past, we're trying again and it's not working. What is working in your guys' businesses?
Hi. So been in this business for a while. Some of you guys know, some of us has been in this business for a while. So definitely there has been a transition from what used to work and what is working. We've all been through a lot of stuff, right? The last 2.5 years. So being able to really just connect with my customers via like texting and in person, but just really asking kind of what they're wanting, you know, like what they're craving. And a lot of it has been like connecting with people, just doing things, connecting with people. So almost in the sense of a focus, like, okay, like it doesn't necessarily have to be like a basics class, but like, how can I provide value and connection and incorporate oils and give people kind of that feeling, right, of just being quote unquote normal again. So that's kind of been like my focus, and just, I guess, you know, not making it classes where people don't feel like, oh, I have to be doing this business, so to say. Like, no, you can just be a customer and bring your friends and whatever, and hopefully that can be an entryway into things. But yeah, providing like Ramonita said, like a service, like Aroma Touch hand massage, just doing things like that where people don't feel almost like obligated, but they're also getting something and connecting. And that, yeah, that hand massage, man, it's so powerful because you're just like that human touch, and people really feel like it's I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, yeah, so just kind of doing that, and then moving forward in May. And I think every season you feel, right, you feel that push, like, okay, I'm with it. And Ramonita, you're gonna find like ways to like give yourself the self-care while you're still pushing, so that hangover is not so bad later. Because I feel you, man, you're pushing really hard, like that next month you're like, it's the first of the next month and there's all these things, and I just feel like I can't do it. So, but I applaud you, you know, we all see you showing up and being so consistent. But yeah, I don't know, just really like connecting and seeing what my community is craving and listening to my intuition and creativity and just going forward, right? Like, I don't know how maybe this class might turn out, but I'm just gonna go for it anyway. And at the end of the day, I don't know, you know, somebody, it could change somebody's experience. But I love that Ash, you're like focusing like on education and also like transitioning them to like home products, right? Because all of our homes are filled with doTERRA products. And sometimes I think there's so much focus, like it's just an essential oil company. No, it's like a real lifestyle. So incorporating the whole lifestyle aspect moving forward and showing people that there's other things to it. But anyway, sorry, just the like random babble. I don't even know if I answered your question.
No, I love that. And I think just like hearing from each other of like what's just anything business is good to hear because I just, there the last 2 years have been so interesting. So interesting. We went from just doing completely everything that we've learned with pipes. We do basic classes, we enroll people, we do their new member welcome, we enroll them into LRP, and we do continued education. That's our system. That system works. Do I think we should continue to do that same system? Absolutely. But as Zoom became exhausting, whether we were putting it on or we were attending things on Zoom, it became exhausting to then starting to disconnect from the world. And now we're like almost, I don't know if you guys feel this, but I feel this, almost like hesitant to then reconnect with the world as now our mask mandate is starting to drop. I have anxiety going to things because we've been so disconnected from that. And I've been like in a bubble with my family and in my home, which I love. But then I pushed myself to get out. I just had a girls' night last night. We just watched a movie together, but like talking and like connecting with people in real life, huge. Charity and it was just me, Charity, and one of my other customers had an in-person class here at my house last month. And just like I was so nervous because I haven't taught a class in person in so long. And just being with Charity and with Sasha in person was huge. And so if you guys are feeling hesitant of like taking that first step to connect with people in real life, to go to doing social events or networking events or connecting with customers at a coffee shop, got to take that first step. Have to. Because what we're going to see is a decline in our relationships, in our customers, in doTERRA, in our businesses. So taking that first step into just connecting and filling our cups and making connections and networking, and you're going to get so inspired because you're so passionate about your business. You're going to get inspired to have new ideas of then how to approach your business and help your business rise and thrive again. Okay. I signed up for a Mother's Day event at KKM Plow. I'm actually like really anxious about it because I'm running through my head of like, how do I do a pop-up shop? Oh yeah, I'm doing a DIY. Like I got to set up a whole DIY station and then set up my diffuser jewelry on the side to sell. And like, where is all my pop-up shop things, right? Because we haven't done pop-up shops in so long. So I'm like, I need a table, I need this, I need displays. If I just take that anxiety away and kind of like figure out my setup, then I can actually think about how I'm gonna present or talk about the oils and educate and just spend present time with people talking to them. And that part gets really exciting. And so let's like push ourselves, social events, networking events, pop-up shops, having booths at different events that you can talk about your doTERRA oils and do an aroma touch hand techniques on people. Like let's bring that passion that we have from our businesses into new light. If you're looking at social media, do you need to grow your business on social media to be successful? No. On our I Love team, Malia, Leo, Lavenna, they did not, they hit founders, blue diamond, diamond, gold, platinum, without building their business on social media. Okay. They are connecting, they're networking, they're doing classes, they're doing DIY make and takes. If you do want to build your business on social media, break up the classes, the basic classes, because I've been having a hard time getting people to basic classes. break up the basic classes and put it into content on social media. People want to learn like this. What's been working for me is not getting people to classes. Isn't that nuts? What? I've been trying. Am I enrolling? Yes. Just not from classes right now. Just in this moment in time. It's education through little conversations, through sending little videos, through little education texts, through social media, small reels. Then it's phone calls, Zoom calls, 20 minutes. I'm on the phone, I'm Zooming with customers, and I'm enrolling them in that way. And I'm doing my new member welcome calls in that way. Okay, so going to what's working in our businesses, I know you could hear a little bit from Ramanita. I know you heard from Charity, and that's honestly what's working for mine. It's that one-on-one phone call, getting them to book a call with you. Okay, anybody else, what's working in your business? Heather said she remembers when I used to go live a lot, and just, yeah, and you enrolled just because you would watch me on IG live talking about the oils. Yes, I know I had the most business growth I've ever had in my whole career in doTERRA from just talking to my followers on Instagram in lives. Thank you, Heather, for sharing that. Kristen too.
I want to say something.
Okay.
So I just want to remind everyone that if someone has ever said no to you, it's a no now. It's not a no. Like it was a no back then, not a no now. Follow up with those people that you haven't talked to in 4 or 5 years. Follow up with them. Say, hey, I'm still here. Share with them your, I don't know, your success in health, and you never know. Yeah,
Completely.
that has helped me not give up on those people that said no.
Yes, I love that. And then you guys, just all of us that are here, we've been doing this business for a while, right? A year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. People notice and they see that. I had a customer who I could never get to a class. She finally reached out to me. I did a one-on-one, I did a Zoom call. She's launching as a builder next month. Enrolling in doTERRA and launching as a builder. She goes, you've been consistent all these years. I saw you and I'm ready. Okay, huge. So that's piggybacking on what Ramanita was saying. People are watching and they're seeing that you're in it for the long run. They're going to come back. But you should also reach out to them too and double check and check in and, hey, classes are starting up again. Or, hey, I have available coffee dates open. Would love to get you to one if this time, if our timing matches up, right? If it's time to get your oils. Okay. Yeah, and then Heather's liking sharing different parts of doTERRA, not just the oils. You're talking about the products, or also co-impact sourcing and healing hands, but different products is what you're talking about. Yes. Okay. Bye, Heather. Yeah, I'm gonna end it. Thank you for coming. And Precious just said that she got some of her customers, her newer customers from 2 to 3 years ago. Amazing. All right. Well, thank you guys for engaging in conversation this week. And we'll end our team call today, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay. Bye, you guys.